What was
Yeah,
running
how
through
are
your
you
head?
feeling when all that was happening?
Very frightening. Like, he would slap you in your face and he would physically, like, harm you.
There are 6 women that R. Kelly allegedly lives with and controls them.
When usually one person comes forward, the door kind of opens. We saw this with Me Too. The question here is, why does R. Kelly always survive this? And the second biggest question is, why is the Black community complicit and silent?
If them kids were Caucasian young women, we would not be going through this.
The most disrespected woman in America historically has always been the Black woman. You know, I always say, if you want to get away with murder, kill a Black rapper. If you want to get away with sexual assault, assault a young Black girl. If R. Kelly had been doing this to white women, oh my God. The fact that it's mostly young Black girls that he preys on, simply nobody cares.
These families came forward and were making desperate pleas to get their children back, to get their daughters back home and away from R. Kelly. We've been watching them since they came forward in 2017, tried various attempts to get media attention, but it doesn't take hold. And again, I think that goes back into this idea that Black girls don't matter. They don't matter enough. And it's proven over and over again.
We still socially don't perceive young Black women as innocent, as deserving of protection. Somehow it's their fault. When the reality is that the problem isn't the girls, the problem is the predators.
The way that we in society talk about and think about sexual violence, a lot of times it puts the onus on the victim. People are brainwashed into thinking that they have some complicity in their own abuse. And so they don't come forward because of the deep shame, the fear of being ostracized in their community. There are all these different factors that allow people to stay silent.
We're not blaming R. Kelly for what he's doing. We're blaming each other. When you have fans like myself, when I was that fan, that diehard fan, I just felt like, oh, these girls are lying.
People who stand up and say, I've been victimized, I've been sexually abused, we as a society tend to meet it with skepticism because there have been cases where people have lied.
What do these young ladies have to gain from lying? It's not like R. Kelly's some rich billionaire that's just out here cutting checks to everybody. It seems to me like some of these young ladies just want to see the truth. And I think with the whole Time's Up, Me Too movement, and they see everybody else, you know, getting their careers canceled and people getting convicted, they're like, yo, well, we want some justice too. Can we use some of this Time's Up, Me Too movement energy to get him going?
R. Kelly's victims, nobody just cares about the Black women that speak out, especially the Black community. It's the Black community that bashes the Black women that speak out about abuse.
You have this, powerful person that's beloved in the African-American community. And then you have a victim that nobody cares about. And the greater society perpetuates stereotypes about Black women that internally you start to believe. We'll believe it if it's a convenient excuse not to have to deal with the reality of R. Kelly and how we've been supporting and enabling him for decades.